Hey guys, wahala don shele o. Tinubu supporters boil as UberFacts circulate Nigerian president-elect cooking business to global audience. Nigerians, this is really very bad. It's a bad news for Nigeria as a country. This is not good at all. No how when we go see this matter talk am twice, say na better thing. This is bad market. What are we going to say? That our president was involved in drug trafficking? How dem go take look us outside Nigeria, and how those international communities will take us again? Nigerians, this is big wahala. Well, let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. But before then, guys, if you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Supporters of Nigerian's president-elect are lashing out on Twitter after UberFacts, a reliable fact promoting platform, published Bola Tinubu's legal woes with the U.S. authorities, which had him forfeit $460,000 ill-gotten gains from cocaine deals to the American government in 1993. In 1993, Bola Ahmed Tinubu surrendered $460,000 to the U.S. government after a Chicago court found the income came from heroin trafficking. UberFacts shared with its 13.5 million global audience at midnight on Monday. The platform attached an article from People's Gazette that detailed Mr. Tinubu's criminal run-in with the foreign authorities. The matter, which jumped off to the #1 Twitter trend, has ranked Mr. Tinubu's team as high-ranking members of his campaign team, presumably describing how to best respond and counter the post. They have kept mute, which the lower-level supporters are unleashing vitriol on Uber's Facts Twitter account in an effort to ridicule and discredit the platform. The user Circulåtes, Bayo Ononoga, Festus Kayamo, Femi Fanikayode, Dele Alake, who are quick to jump against the sightless criticism against their principal, have all so far kept studied silence, likely strategizing to counter UberFacts as they did when Chimamanda Adichie, celebrated Nigerian author, asked the U.S. President Joe Biden not to congratulate Mr. Tinubu on his questionable election victory last week. UberFacts is actually Uberlies, tweeted, an APC loyalist. If you have ever relied on UberFacts for facts, it is time to unfollow them. They are a pay-post organization who post lies for its hired bidder. Another loyalist of President-elect alleged UberFacts was a propaganda platform, even though the full account document had since been published by the Gazette. We know the moderators and propagandists that convenes on Mendiar's innuendos. They are free to bring same as evidence to court. Make I take Uber go check inauguration venue again sef. Okay, another person said, this one e go hard though. AZD claimed the platform published Mr. Tinubu's drug case to gain relevance online. They know their audience. They needed the attention of the headlines mob to revive their already dead page. I did not even bother reading the story because I know their game plan. Yeah, people, they tweeted. Yeah, people means unserious people in the Yoruba language. Despite the certified true copies of his money for feature already in the public domain, Mr. Tinubu insists he has no criminal records when he registered his presidential ambition with Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) last year. The president-elect, all through his campaign, avoided the talks regarding his haunting criminal past, and his supporters flay anyone who or groups who bring up the matter. Nonsense, that is my reaction, Mr. Ononoga told the Gazette on Monday afternoon. They kept recycling this matter. Who is Uber? Who is Uber? Please don't spoil my day, he stressed as he dismissed the matter. Tinubu has no place to hide. This is an explosive explosion. How can a criminal rule a country? It's a serious matter. The Western countries has done more danger to Nigeria, more than Tinubu's drug business has done to all of them. But together, there are governments who peddle drugs. There are governments who case wars in order to sell arms. There are governments who destroy democratically elected government through sponsored coups just to have access to mineral resources, and in the process, hundreds of thousands of people are killed and others left in abject poverty. So, any Western country should not come here and tell us about anybody that sold drugs in their country. They are all hypocrites. They never want any good about Africa. They are worst of all, just trying to create dissatisfaction everywhere in Africa. Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters are playing to their scripts. So you mean that if one thing does not work in another country or family, it should be a yardstick in other countries and homes? I can agree with you on the conspiracies and wickedness of the so-called Western countries against developing countries, especially in Africa. Yet, it will sound good if someone that has a past antecedent that is filthy to be a president, unless if the accusations are false. Nigerians have suffered greatly in the hands of their politicians due to criminals and misfit people being in power. Can such things continue to be allowed because of the failures of the Nigerian people or the Western world? It is Nigerians that can solve their problems by allowing competent and honest people to lead them. Okay, guys, these are some reactions by Nigerians. Please kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.